Your visa for Saudi Arabia will be written your boss name, the house that you're going to work for in 2 years. Okay? So now I have a new boss. My visa has a different boss. What happens? They reject my documents. Current boss tells me, I think if everything doesn't work out, you're going to go back to Kenya. So we go to the embassy. I meet Mr. Juma. Mr. Juma is the consular here in Saudi Arabia, the Kenyan embassy in Saudi Arabia, and hello Nemo Nation, welcome to yet another beautiful video, guys. Today I just want to start this video by saying I'm super grateful for everything that has been happening to me, guys. I want to do a quick update on how everything has been going here in Saudi Arabia, guys, because you obviously know I moved into Saudi Arabia. For those who don't know, and for those who are new into my YouTube channel, my name is African Nemo, a Kenyan YouTuber that shares with you fitness vlogs, travel vlogs, and lifestyle vlogs, guys. And today, guys, for those who are still new, I recently moved into Saudi Arabia, and today marks my last 2 months. Yes, I've been here for 2 months, guys, and I'm super excited for how it's been going. And today in the morning, guys, I actually woke up and I was worshiping, because that is what I do some of the time, depends on the mood that I'm in whenever I wake up. And I was singing this: Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And then there was this other song that really got into me, guys. There is power in the name of Jesus, to break every chain, to break every chain, to break every chain. You guys, this song, I don't know, it got so emotional for me that I even started crying, literally. I don't know, I feel like there were tears of joy, because God has already done it for me, guys, and so far it's been super good. You guys, it's been a struggle here, like, I won't lie to you. When I got into Saudi Arabia, guys, here's the story, by the way, here's the story. So this is what happened. When my visa came out and I was supposed to leave for Saudi Arabia, guys, it took me a whole month and a half for my flight to be sent to Kenya. I called the agent and I asked them, why is it taking so long? And the agent told me that I had to be patient until my ticket was sent by my boss. And I had no option than to wait. So one day, she called me. It was on a Thursday. Yes, I remember so well. She called me on a Thursday morning, and she told me that my boss wants to pay my ticket so I can leave the following day. You guys, I had been waiting for this moment for so long. I had gotten tired of Nairobi, and I just told the agent that I was super ready, because I won't lie to you, I had even already packed my bags. Pauline, big up. Pauline helped me pack my bags, and that was that. So my flight was bought, and it was for the following day, which was Friday midnight. So at least I had the whole day that Friday to do 1, 2, 3 for the things that I have been left to do. And I traveled super excited. I won't lie to you, I was a bit scared, but again I wanted to face my fears. So I traveled to Saudi Arabia. I got here. You've seen the video of me moving from Nairobi to Saudi Arabia. If you haven't seen it, here is the thumbnail. You can go watch it and leave a comment and like. So I moved here and I got here, and the agent that was to take me from Saudi Arabia airport came and picked me up. So we are coming. I'm like, hi, are you my boss? The man was just telling me, let's go to the car, you see. So what happens when you're coming to Saudi Arabia, the agent in Nairobi will take a photo of you, or they'll ask you to send a photo of the way you're dressed when you're leaving Nairobi, and then the agent will send to the agent that is in Saudi Arabia that is going to pick you. So my agent had already sent the picture to the Saudi Arabia agent, and when I got here, it was so easy for him to identify me after I already went through the immigration and I was stamped for the entry. So we come home, and the agent now in Saudi Arabia tells me that my boss is not yet in the country. He's not back in Saudi Arabia, and I will have to stay with him for the next 3 days as we wait for my boss to come. Now there is another story for another day, or just to say it in a nutshell. There's a salary that I had agreed with the agent in Nairobi, and when I got into Saudi Arabia, I really had a feeling that it was not the salary I was going to come work for. So when I got here, and my agent in Saudi Arabia told me that I was going to wait for the boss to send my ticket, for the boss to come back to Saudi Arabia and pick me up, I genuinely asked the agent here, there is a salary that I had been promised from Nairobi agent, and when she gave me my contract, I saw it had been written a lesser salary. So I want to ask you, because she said that you already know about my story, how much am I supposed to work for? The agent went ahead and told me the salary as it is. You guys, Saudi Arabia, if you're coming to work for 27,000 Kenya shillings. But if you are able to maybe negotiate with the agent that is bringing you here, maybe you can be able to come and get paid a bit more. So for me, like I've been telling you, my deal was I come work as a nanny and as a teacher, and my salary was supposed to be a bit higher. But now when I was leaving Nairobi, my agent gave me a contract that was written 900, and I asked her, why is my salary 900? And we agreed a higher salary. The agent told me that my boss already knows the amount I'm supposed to pay. It's just because that domestic workers get paid 900, and they could have not altered with the way the contract is supposed to be. So the agent here in Saudi Arabia was like, wait, you're supposed to work for 900. I don't know anything about more money. And I was like, no, my agent in Nairobi told me that. You guys, my phone has just fallen from the tripod and it has broken, but those are some of the challenges that comes with vlogging. Yes, as a small YouTuber, when you don't have the right equipment. Anyway, back to the story. So I told the agent here, and the agent was like, no. So I asked the agent to please talk to my boss and let them know that I have this potential of doing this and that and that. And the agent promised to talk to them, and I told him to at least tell him that I am capable of doing a really nice job, and he should pay me at least 1,000. I didn't even go for much, at least 1,000. So the agent said that he was going to talk to them, and yeah, he told me to just chill here and wait. So they talked, and I don't know what they talked, because the next time the agent called me, he just told me that your boss does not want you in their house, and that was that. I was like, why? I asked, because of the salary? He told me no, he has brought up other issues, and he says you came into the country super late. I asked the agent, how comes I came to the country super late, and he's the one who sent my flight late? I waited for a month and a half for my flight to be sent, remember? So the agent told me, I think you should just forget about your boss, and I want to offer you a job because you've said you can teach English and you can do a really nice job. I want to offer you a job to work here for me and my sister. I was like, why is he offering? I was really confused. And I'm like, does he think I am really nice? That is why he wants to take me? And then there are these stories that go around that in Saudi Arabia people can take advantage of you. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what decision to make here. I asked again, why does my boss not want me? I've waited for so long to come work for him. The agent told me, can you please forget about that man or that family and just accept the offer that I am giving you? Again, it's left so many doubts in me. So I decided to do this, to use the clever way I could have used it. I told him, give me today to think about it, and tomorrow I'll give you an answer. Because guys, you can just jump from here to there without reasons. So I went back to the room. There was a Kenyan lady that was supposed to be picked up by a boss. Remember, this is an agent office. So when you get here, there's a room where you stay. and you wait. When your boss comes, they call you, you go to start your job. So I went back and told this girl about this, and she didn't say anything. She just, yeah. I called a friend of mine, Jerry. She's in Thailand. There's a time she used to be in Saudi Arabia, and I told her everything about this story. And Jerry told me that she thinks it's not a bad offer because number one, this is an agent, and number two, this is a house that Kenyan girls will come pass through here, and number three, my boss does not want me. If I don't want to work for the current guy who is offering me a job, what do I want? And my term was already kicking off, and I needed to get the documents and all that. So I told Jerry, all right, thank you for the advice. I called my mom as well. I told my mom about everything, and my mom said that it was a good option because it was an agent. And I also called one more person who was my sister, and my sister is the one who really convinced me to take this job because she told me that Nimo, huyo ni agent na huko kuna kuja wasichana. My sister was even so selfish I would say, because she said those girls will come there and they will help you to do your job before they go to their workplace. And I was like, actually not bad. So I went to the agent and told him that I really didn't expect to work for so less because I can do a lot, way much. And I asked him to pay me, to increase my salary after he sees my job. He said that he was gonna put me in a probation for 3 months, and then after this he was going to increase my salary. So my starting salary was 1,000. Okay, yes, my starting salary was 1,000, and it is what I have been paid for the past month and this month. Now here's the other thing. Already my visa has the name of my former boss, and the former boss has refused to take me to work for him or her. I don't know if it was a him or her. You guys, I'm rocking this Don't Quit t-shirt, and I just thought I'd show it to you as I give you this story. So the days have passed. I've worked for the first month, I've been paid, it's the second month, and I have like 16 days left now in Saudi Arabia until my visa is expired. So what do we do? When I was 7 days, 1 week to my visa expiration, that is when we went to try get my documents, because it is just something that takes at least 3 days. You guys, get a cup of water, get a glass of juice, get what you want, because this story is about to go nuts. We've gone to the labor office with all the documents needed to do my extension, and here we are. We've given them the documents, everything has been accepted, and we come home. So there was an issue. This is not my actual boss. Let me tell you one thing. Your visa for Saudi Arabia will be written your boss name, the house that you're going to work for in 2 years. Okay? So now I have a new boss. My visa has a different boss. What happens? They reject my documents. They said that I have to, like, my visa must be under my boss name, and the struggle started there. Mind you, I have 6 days left now. So we came home. I was not worried. At first I was really not worried because I didn't know what was really going on. And my boss called me and told me that the issue was my former boss that said I shouldn't go to their house to work for them refused to sign me over to my current boss. You remember my visa is written their name, the house I was going to work for. So now they have refused to sign me over to my new boss. They've said if I am not going to work for them, they want me to go back to Kenya. And I'm like, why do I have to go back to Kenya? Are they going to pay my flights? So my boss told me, you won't go back to Kenya. We will just look for legal processes and we will transfer your name to your new boss, and it is all going to be good. So my boss, my agent calls the brother. The brother is the head of this agency, and they talk and talk and talk. And then the following day, which is 5 days to my visa expiration, he calls me again and tells me that the solution they have is that I have to go to the Kenyan embassy and get a letter. I will go to the Kenyan embassy and give them this story and tell them that my former boss does not want to sign me over, and I have been sent there by the labor office to get a letter that is approving me working for another person, and it's gonna help me get an ID. So we go to the embassy. I meet Mr. Juma. Mr. Juma is the consular here in Saudi Arabia, the Kenyan embassy in Saudi Arabia, and he was really nice, really helpful. Oh my God, people need to be like Mr. Juma, because he really wanted to help me. But now when we went to his office, we didn't bring my contract. We had forgotten my contract. So he asked me, where's your contract? I told him my contract is at home. He said that for me to approve this transfer, I must say your contract and the current salary and all the details, and then I will write a letter to the labor office to help you get your transfer. So again, we came home. That was another day of failure. How many days left? 4. We came home. The following day, we went again back to Mr. Juma, who really helped me write the letter, and he signed it, showing my new boss name and my name, my signature, my boss signature, the salary agreed and everything, and his signature, and he stamped it, and we took it to the labor office. They said it was not enough. So I'm like, what else? No, that is where I started tensing, because now we come home and my current boss tells me, I think if everything doesn't work out, you're going to go back to Kenya. Oh my God, back to Kenya? Okay. I was like, okay, not okay. I was actually happy I was going to go to Kenya, but again I was like, girl, you just got here, you just came for your job, you need to get your life moving. Why do you want to start moving all this up and down? And I just went to my room and I slept, and in between the night, I don't know what happened, I woke up, I started crying, I cried, I started praying, I prayed, I told God, if you really want me to go back to Kenya, okay, I'll gladly go back to Kenya. If you want me to stay in Saudi Arabia and work for this family, your wish is my order. How do we say that? Your wish is my, yeah, that one. So I sleep, I wake up the following morning, and we go to the office, labor office again. No, we didn't go to the labor office. My boss had been talking to the brother again, and they came up with this app called Absha. They downloaded it on my phone and they filed a case. I asked my boss what's going on, what will happen, because now I had 3 days left here in Saudi Arabia. And then my boss told me that they want to file a case because they had already given back the lady her money. I don't know if it was a lady or a man. They had already sent the money that they used to bring me to Saudi Arabia back to them, all the incurred costs so far. Because there's even this one time I asked the agent, or maybe she's refusing to give me over because she used her money and I am not going to work for her. The agent told me that they had already sent her money. I don't know why she just doesn't want to cooperate in transferring my name. So we filed the case, we move and move. My agent finally tells me that I shouldn't change my SIM card because I have already a Saudi Arabia SIM card that he bought me when I got here. So he told me not to remove the SIM card because I was going to receive a call from the labor office. So I waited for the call. I have 3 days left. I waited for the call. They didn't call. It was on Saturday. So it was on Friday. So I waited for Friday, I waited for Saturday. On Saturday, I even texted my boss. I remember so well texting him at night, telling him that I really don't want to get into an overstay because now I have only 2 days left. That is Sunday and Monday. My visa was going to expire the coming Tuesday at midnight. And if you get in an overstay, it's usually get really bad. So I texted him at night. I can even screenshot you. Here's the screenshots. I texted him and told him that I really don't want to get into trouble with transferring the name, that it gets me here, it gets me into an overstay, and I really want to leave the country now. He should buy me a flight to go back home. I really ranted a lot of many things to him, yeah. And that was at night, I think around 4 in the morning. I texted my female boss and I texted her. I even walked downstairs to see if she was still up, because mostly they're usually on at night, but I didn't see her. So now my agent, the boss, the male boss, texted back and told me, please go back to sleep. Stop worrying, we have this under control. You'll receive the call tomorrow. I'm pretty sure you'll receive the call tomorrow. It's because Friday and Saturday is their off day. As you know, Muslims usually go to the mosque on Fridays, and then now on Saturday is their official day for rest, and on Sunday they go back to work. I was like, okay, he convinced me. So I got back to sleep. I wait on Sunday. I wake up, I go to the kitchen, I'm busy doing my work, and guess what? I finally got the call. It was a new number, so I knew it was probably the office that I was waiting for that call for. So I went ahead, I picked the call, and the guy was speaking in English. He asked me what my problem was. I explained, and at the end of it all, he asked me what I wanted from all that case. So I told him, all I want is for you guys to allow me to be able to work for my new boss, so I don't have to go back to Kenya, because I have 2 days left, which was Monday and Tuesday. And he said that they were going to clear my case, and on Monday I can go back to the labor office and apply for my ID. So I was super happy. Yay! Kuna nuru gizani. So on Monday we went to the office, and I told them that my case had been cleared, and it was really bad because they were asking me who told you. I showed them the call, I showed them the messages from the labor office, and then they said that they were not able to give me the ID, that I had to go to the APSHA, the app that I had posted my complaint, and get, I don't know, a certain form, and then we go to the APSHA. The APSHA tells us we need to go to the police station, which is just right outside the APSHA, and get the letters and all that and all those terms, and we go to the police station. The police station sends us back to the APSHA, telling us there's a document they need to give us so that they can be able to help us. So when I went back to the APSHA, I really asked them, who in this office usually translates, or who is able to listen and understand English? They showed me a young gentleman, and I really took my time and told him to listen to me, and he listened to me. I told him the whole story, and I told him that I had 2 days left here in the Saudi Arabia. So he told me that from my understanding, there's a document that he was going to give me, and I was to take it to a certain office, which they didn't tell me which one it was. So he told my boss the office, and we left to this office. Now we get to this office. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday, and my visa is ending on Tuesday. Oh my god. We go to this office. We meet this guy, middle-aged guy, and we tell them our problem. They tell us you're supposed to go to this office, so they lead us to the wrong office, and we try to really ask who is this person in this office, and finally we were able to get the guy that we were looking for. It was a really huge office, really beautiful. Oh my god, guys, it was like I think 26th floor. Yeah, it was on 26th floor, and the windows were like open, nice view. Oh my god. So we explained ourselves to his assistants, because there was even, his office had even police guards. You guys, we better work hard, because now, So we explain, and they tell us to just wait, because there was a case he was handling, and then he was going to call us. These guys take us to the lobby. Here is a photo I took at the lobby, because why not? He takes us to the lobby. We wait there. They give us some water. They show us that everything we need we can just have there. There were Indomie, there was coffee, there was everything. There was even a fridge that was stocked with food, and I was like, oh my god, the view was amazing, and I really loved this day, despite that I was worried that my visa was to end the following day, and I didn't know what God had in place for me. So he's done and he calls us and we go to the office. He's talking to my madam, the person that is supposed to get my sponsorship, and they're talking. I'm just there looking at them, trying to understand what they're talking about because I don't understand Arabic. And this guy says hi to me and I say hi back, and he says that I've been observing you since you came into this office and you've not taken your eyes off us as we talk. I told him it's because I'm trying to understand. Even if I can't understand Arabic, I am trying to just get the feeling of what is really going on, because I'm really worried. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I may probably end up going back to Kenya, and I don't really want to go back to Kenya, and I really hope you help me. So he tells me that you really have a nice boss. He acknowledges my madam and says that your boss is one of the best people we have here in Saudi Arabia, because he has taken the responsibility to make sure that you don't get into an overstay, or to make sure that your transfer is done legally. And that is one thing I appreciate her for. And then he asked me, oh, you wanna come work for me? And I was like, since you've said my boss is really nice, I can second you and say that she's really nice. And I believe you me, I owe her my 2 years here in Saudi Arabia, because she has been really helpful to me, trying to transfer my name to her under her name, and I really owe her. So this guy says he's going to help me. He said, I asked him, so I won't have to leave Saudi back to Kenya, and he says yes, I can assure you that. And right now I'm going to call the immigration, and I will ask the immigration to give you like 3 more weeks in the country as we solve your case, because your case is really delicate. I was like, oh my god, thank you. So I said thank you, and I told him after I'm done working for my boss, maybe I can come work for you for another 2 years. And the guy laughed. I really usually love being comfortable even around new people, because it shows your confidence, and when you're confident, it helps you. When you're confident, it usually helps you win. You win people to your thinking. So that's how I got my help, guys. So long story short, right now I am under my 3 weeks that I was given by the immigration. And today, guys, as we speak, my boss in the morning called me and told me to give them my passport, because they were going to the office regarding my case. And they went and they came back and told me that the transfer is still under the process, and they hope that tomorrow it will be done. And I am fingers crossed everything goes well. But I am glad, number one, because I am not on an overstay. My boss made sure that he did this legally. And number two, because I have people that have been protecting me in my stay here in this country. And number three, because God has been really true to me. You guys, let me continue this episode next time we talk. And thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I have never taken your time for granted. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the small growth that is happening to my channel, and I will be giving you more information about Saudi Arabia, and I will share the story of coming to Saudi Arabia. But for now, let's call it a day. I love you so much. Don't forget that. Bye bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends to learn about this and realize that there are good people in Saudi Arabia. Also follow me on my Instagram at African Nemo. Also follow me on my TikTok at .african.nemo, and follow me on Facebook, or add me on Facebook for questions at Nemotes. I'm willing to answer any of your questions. You can leave them in the comment section below. Until the next one, I love you. Bye bye.